Welcome to Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is September the 23rd, 2023. And ladies and gentlemen, another person got released. I think this is supposed to be the end of it, I think. Because I saw some people doing some sources that one more guy, one more talent during the weekend will be released. But this person already got released now, today. On Friday night. And ladies and gentlemen, that man is Matt Riddle. He's released from his WWE contract. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe it. He's one of the top guys. He was one of the top guys. But that's interesting to see. But ladies and gentlemen, Smackdown, we have 3 matches on Smackdown this week. Because we have a big segment. And it involves with John Cena and AJ Styles. And Fastlane. We do know that next week there will be a United States Championship match. Santos Escobar versus Rey Mysterio. And it will be Charlotte Flair versus Bayley because of the match that we had for the Women's Championship. They both got themselves involved. Let's just say that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got, to start off Friday Night SmackDown, we got John Cena coming out, and he says that he doesn't want to be a rep now. Because he said his whole journey that he came back, he'd been a rep, he'd been what is Byron Saxton thing again? An interviewer. He called it something else. But he been all these things, but he says he doesn't want to do those things now. Because he's angry. So he wants to fight. He wants to compete. And ladies and gentlemen, he says he's mad at the Bloodline. Because what happened to him last week when the Bloodline attacked him. Jimmy and Solo attacked him in the Great Wall Effect. And then, ladies and gentlemen, he says he found a tag team partner. He doesn't have to go alone. He found a phenomenal tag team partner, AJ Styles. He came out. He wants to know if the people really want to see John Cena and AJ Styles team up because they didn't like each other in 2016. Remember all those matches they had in 2017 Royal Rumble. 2017 Royal Rumble, John Cena took the WWE title up AJ Styles. But ladies and gentlemen, it looks like he said yes to it and he called out the Bloodline. Jimmy Uso and Solo came out walking down the ring and they hop on the apron. But Jimmy said no and he told Solo to come down. Like he's the boss of something. I don't know. But at backstage we got John Cena and AJ Styles with Adam Pearce. How could they make this match happen? Adam Pearce says it's complicated with the Bloodline because they think they run everything. So he has to talk to Paul Heyman, and that's what he did. He talked to Paul Heyman, and then Adam Pearce came back into the locker room of the Bloodline with a contract, saying there's a tag team match at Fastlane, and Paul Heyman is okay with that. So that, we will tell you guys more about the ending, because that's in the main event. But ladies and gentlemen, we got a tag team match, LWO versus the Street Profits. It was a pretty decent match. I like Santos. He's good in the ring. I really do. Some reason, some of these fans in these cities don't know how to cheer. I don't think it's WWE's fault. They had great matches. It's just the WWE fans didn't want to cheer. I think it's kind of dumb. There's more cheers in the 2K23 game than real life. I can see why some people don't cheer for the guys that got released because they don't want to cheer. Like seriously, cheer. Even AEW shows does the same thing. Like you guys buy a ticket, you guys are supposed to cheer, you know, or boo, not just sitting around and watch the match. I don't do that. When I go to Destin Wrestling, I yell my dang throat out. And clap well until my hands hurts. Like, seriously. What's wrong with you people? It was a pretty decent match, ladies and gentlemen, but the winner of that match was LWO because Bobby Lashley tried to help. Bobby Lashley attacked Rey Mysterio while the referee was distracted. He did a spine buster, that one-handed spine buster onto Rey, onto the apron. But Angelo Dawkins hesitated because he didn't need help, I guess. And then he was about to do a powerbomb on Rey, but Rey reversed it to a roll-up. 1, 2, 3, the LWO wins. But Bobby wasn't not happy. Bobby Lashley walked away from the Street Profits. And then the Street Profits came in the locker room, and Bobby said he wants everything back. He wants the suits back. He wants everything back that he gave to the Street Profits, saying that if you guys don't want to listen to me, he doesn't want to work with them. So we heard that Bobby Lashley will be on the Grayson Waller effect next week. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Cole was going nuts because of The Rock. He was so excited. They show his return, The Rock's return, and Michael Cole was just going nuts, and he's doing the smell. If you smell The Rock is cooking. But behind him, it was Austin Theory. He jumped over the barricade and hit the chair of Michael Cole, and started yelling at him, and he started getting mad and throwing things off the announce table. But he was getting mad, and then he got referees escorted the man away. And Adam Pearce was a little mad, saying that you shouldn't be doing that. And then he got confronted by the Braun Brutes. And then ladies and gentlemen, we just have a match between the Braun Brutes and Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. That's our main event. But ladies and gentlemen, we had a women's championship match. Io Sky versus Asuka for the women's championship. I thought it was a pretty decent match. Like I said, the fans didn't want to cheer, but I thought it was a pretty decent match. First time ever these two had a one-on-one match. I thought it was pretty decent. For both of these ladies, they did a good job. But like I said, and Charlotte was there watching the match. And then Bayley and Dakota Kai was in the corner of Io. But when Io was about to get choked out from the Asuka lock, Bayley pulls the leg onto the rope, and then Charlotte attacked Bayley. Dakota Kai is still injured, so she can't really do physical things. So Bayley had to get a punch in the face. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Asuka was distracted. She got double knees in the back. And then a moonsault, the winner of that match, and still your champion, Io Sky. That's how we got Charlotte Flair versus Bayley, because of the distraction and Charlotte Flair punching her in the face. Then we had Grayson Waller and Austin Theory versus the Brawling Brutes. And ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. Not bad for both of the teams. I enjoyed the tag team of Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. I'm not a big fan of heels, but the tag team between Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, pretty cool team. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we were supposed to have a contract signing for Fastlane. John Cena and AJ Styles versus the Bloodline. John Cena made it to the ring. He signed his name on the contract. But when they called out for AJ Styles, he didn't show up because he was getting attacked by Jimmy Uso mostly on these cases that they have. And then you just saw Solo on the top of something. And then he did a splash onto AJ into a hole that had tables and a whole bunch of weapons and firework, something that blew up. So, ladies and gentlemen, AJ Styles was going to the hospital, and Cole Anderson was telling everybody, telling AJ Styles, I told you so, don't get into the Bloodline's business, because this happens. And he told John Cena, I told AJ not to get in this business, in the Bloodline's business. Mia Yim was not really having it. She was a little upset that he's keep on saying it. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Heyman and the Bloodline came out saying that they have a contract that John Cena signed, a tag team match, but he does have a tag team partner now. And then Jimmy Uso started rambling. He said a whole bunch of words. And then John Cena came out to attack both guys, Jimmy and Solo. He was about to do an AA onto Solo until he got super kick in the face. And then there was it was a 2-on-1 attack on John Cena. But the ending after Jimmy Uso did a splash onto John Cena. Both Jimmy and Solo signed that contract. So the tag team match is official, but John Cena does not have a partner. I don't know who else has a problem with the bloodline. That's AJ Styles and John Cena. Will Carl Anderson be in it? Luke Gallows? I don't know that's good partners for John. The Rock could be a good tag team partner, but The Rock didn't look like he has a problem with the bloodline at all when he made his return. He had a problem with Austin Theory. And then Jimmy Uso did another splash onto John Cena and did the ones, the finger point up to the ceiling. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of Friday Night Smackdown. So interesting Friday Night Smackdown. We got a Fastlane match, but who is John Cena going to team up with? Or is it going to be a 2-on-1 handicap? Because it sounds like AJ is not going to be the partner, because I believe it's like next week or 2 weeks from now that Fastlane is here, October 7th. This week that's coming up is the last week of September. I know that. But when is... There's my calendar. When is the 7th? Yeah, it's next week. Not this week, because Saturday will be the 30th. It will be on the next week. Next Saturday, on October 7th. So I think AJ is supposed to be injured for that time for being. I think AJ is going to get his revenge on his own. That's not with John Cena. This is John Cena's revenge, not AJ Styles. I think AJ Styles will have his own separate revenge with the bloodline. I think this is just John Cena's revenge. Because this could be the only match that John Cena has until maybe the next PLE, or I don't know when he's going to have another match while he's on Smackdown. So I don't know who he will be facing. People are saying there's a match that's being made for WrestleMania 40. Nobody knows what's happening. But John Cena is having one more match. For now, he's having one match at Fastlane. I don't think he's going to wrestle next week on this Friday. No, next Friday. This Friday that's coming up. Not this Friday, next Friday, okay? I know, I'm confusing myself. Next Friday. I don't think he's going to wrestle next Friday or the Friday before Fastlane. I don't think he's going to wrestle. There's going to be a lot of tags or stuff that's going to happen. But right now, John Cena has no partner. I thought we were going to find out his partner this week, but I guess not. John just gets beat up. So we will find out who's going to be the tag team partner of John Cena. And I'm hoping that we're done with the releases. I'm hoping we're done. I just got a burp. I'm hoping we're done with the releases and push the guys that did not get released and still in the WWE and push them like Adonis, Akira Tozawa. Those guys, I want to see these guys get pushed now. Come on, Triple H, make these guys get pushed now. People are saying that Vince McMahon might be heading out of the TKO office thing. I don't know what's happening there. People are saying Vince McMahon might step down. I don't know. I think the guy needs to retire, man. Like, this guy been working. How old is this guy? 70-something years old, and he's still working. I think you're supposed to retire that age. I think you're supposed to retire like 65. I think it's retiring at 65 years old. I think that was. I looked it up for my future to see what number I need to retire. But I think the age to retire was 65. I think so. I could be wrong. I know it's in the 60s. I know that. I know that for sure. But I have no idea. But ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. McMahon, the guy is getting older. The guy needs a rest because you don't know when he might, you know what. So the guy needs a rest. The guy been doing WWE for years. Let somebody else handle it. Let this new boss handle it. Let Triple H handle these storylines in the creative. Triple H knows what he's doing. Triple H is not in his 70s. The guy knows what he's doing. He's not old, and he knows what he's doing. He has a mind. Vince McMahon doesn't have a mind right now. His mind is getting older. So yeah, the guy made WWE big, but somebody could make it bigger. They have no idea what's going to happen. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today. Time is out. See you guys tomorrow for AEW's Collusion. Well, Sunday morning. Saturday night, Sunday morning for AEW Collusion. I don't know what my days are. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Tell me what you guys think about Matt Riddle being released from WWE. I heard he has some problems. He got suspended once. He had some problems. Maybe that's why he got released, because I don't think the new bosses like those kind of things. I think it's gonna be a strict WWE right now. I think it's gonna be a strict WWE. If you mess up in backstage, or you messed up to ruin the business, you might get fired. I think it's gonna be a strict WWE. Then no suspension. I think you're gonna get fired. I think that's what it feels like. That, to me, it feels like it's gonna be a strict WWE. Vince McMahon wasn't strict. He was suspending people. He was giving these guys warnings. I don't think this boss is going to give people warnings. I could be wrong. I could be right. I don't know. But it could happen. That's all for me today. Time is out. See you guys tomorrow. Bye!